Facebook Live, YouTube Live. What's up, y'all? Yo, I was just conversating. I call it arguing because you can argue nicely and argue with good things. But I was arguing about Chocolente fight this weekend, and I wrote down some things I want to share. Wasakil, is that the other guy name? Y'all help me out, man. I'm kind of new to this weight class. I'm not new to the techniques of boxing and what I should expect from fighters. That's why I can talk about this. But this weight class, I'm just not keen to the names and stuff. So anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Kellum made some good points in the fight as he was commentating. He made a good point when he was talking about boxers when they in the smaller weight class. It's different from the bigger boxers. And he was comparing that to the age. He said Chocolente is only 30 years old, but fighters in them smaller weight class, because of they've using so much speed and so much activity, being so active, they burn out faster. Something like gymnastics, it's so strong and intense that they use up a lot of their ligaments and muscles. They burn them out. Then in this fight with Chocolente, when you add on to that fact that he stepped up in weight, and adding weight in these weight classes is different from adding weight when you're a bigger fighter. When you're over like 135, 140, 150, and you add weight, the fighter who you fighting at a higher weight, who's normally at a higher weight, should be slower than you. And you have more opportunity to use speed. That's why you can have a big guy come down to a smaller weight and get beat easily because of speed. And speed can be power. But in these smaller weight class, everybody's got speed. And only thing it do is make it more dangerous for you to step up in weight. Because now you stepping up in weight, the guy's going to be bigger and stronger, plus just as fast, or maybe faster. A lot of people like Meldrick Teller, who are super, super fast, they also are super strong. You just don't really notice it because of the way they use their quick twitch muscles. They don't sit down on their punches, but they're very, very strong people when you can move fast like Superman, So basically, Chocolente was fighting at a disadvantage, and he didn't really realize it by moving up in weight. And the sad part about it, you could see the problem in this fight was the guy being more dangerous than Chocolate, and not as fast. I think Chocolate had a little speed, but he didn't have a condition to withstand that. He didn't have the condition to keep up with that speed that he needs and the timing that he needs to beat this guy or to not get hit. Because not getting hit is half the battle. If like I always tell you, if you can't hit me, you can't beat me. But if you can hit me, don't matter how much I hit you, I could be knocked out. I could be hurt. So it's not cool to get hit regardless. Whether you're good, stronger, better, faster, you hit harder. Boxing is not about trading punches. That's rock'em sock'em. And within this fight, you could see Chocolente was in danger, and he was moving when he wanted to, and he was faster than the guy. His timing was good, but he was always in danger. And when he slipped up, and you could see when he hit the floor, he got knocked out because he was in danger, and he was just moving off of his whatever he had. But his corner is responsible. They should have had a better plan, and they should have had him in better shape. It was this was an easy fight for him. All he had to do is be patient. You know, you first you got to be patient in a fight like this and let a person throw his load. You test the person first. Don't go in there and just start trading punches. I know he fought this guy before, but you don't know what's in his glove. I tell my fighters, man, act like they got weights in their gloves. If they hit you, or knives on their hands, if they hit you, they're going to cut you and kill you. So don't let nothing touch you first. Then once you do that for a while, you can start paying them back. But you got to start off eliminating your opponent's offense. And Chocolate didn't do that. He just went straight in like it was this was round 13, continuation of what happened before. And unfortunately, Chocolate didn't look like he was ready from the beginning. His face looked swollen. He looked like he had a lot of extra water weight on him. Looked like he was maybe going through some dehydration and trying to get that weight back on, or overeating after he finished starving himself. And one last thing that was so important to this fight that he didn't do was elementary. You know, if he wanted, Chocolate, if you ever come back, man, you got to learn these elementary things, or you're going to just get hurt even more. You got to learn how to use your feet. Basic fundamentals. You know, he should have been sticking and moving. He should have been moving around this guy. But I truly believe he just didn't have the energy. I know he can do those things, and I know a lot of people love him and respect his career, and they'll argue with me about his legacy. But you only can judge a fighter according to his last fight. You know, and regardless of the knockdown, just the fact that his corner seemed like they was non-existent. His corner, I don't even know. Maybe it's the language barrier, but I don't remember any change in his attitude or any pumping up of his spirit. I don't remember anything changing round by round, but him losing more and more confidence, getting worse every time he go to the corner. After this fight, he shouldn't come back unless he sees somebody like me or somebody with like mind that's going to get him in shape. He already know what to do. He needs to come in shape. Being in shape don't mean you ran 1,000 miles. Being in shape mentally more so than physically. Like I said before, I was talking to a friend on Facebook. It reminds me of Adrian Bronner. His corner, not being effective with Adrian. Adrian being by himself because of his arrogance or his corner just not knowing. Sometimes people make so much money so early, they hire their friends to work in their corner, or their brothers and sisters, or their mother, and it don't get the job done when times get tough like this. That's about it, guys. Let's see. Weight you can miss and beat. Yo, just tell them to get their ass my ways, man. Peace.